If you've ever wanted to learn to swim as an adult, but you never seem to find the right time or the right place, stay tuned here. I'm going to give you 8 tips why learning to swim in a vacation course in Hawaii is the best way ever. Especially when you find a teacher that knows both the mental and the physical skills to take you from maybe fearful beginning to feel confident, safe, and have joy in the water. Let's jump in. I'm Corey Micah, owner of Orca Swim School and the creator of Foundations of Change Learning Method, where we transform learning from failure and fear to freedom and joy. And Hawaii is the most fun place to do this. Number 1, when you learn to swim on vacation in Hawaii, you not only get to learn to swim, which most people do in a pool, they start in a pool, but you also have an opportunity to learn how to snorkel, which is a really big reason why people want to learn to swim. So when we're stuck, our local classes happen in the Pacific Northwest, there's not a lot of snorkeling going on. When we go to Hawaii, we get to do both on the same trip. So amazing. Number 2, we get to walk to class because when you do a vacation class, typically you're staying at a resort, you're staying at a place, and that's where the class is too. No commuting from work and squeezing it in between this and that, just waking up, getting some beautiful food, looking at the beautiful day, walking to class. It's an amazing thing. Number 3, the sun. Now you might come from a sunny place, or you might be like a lot of people where you have sun for very short particular months of the year. When we go on a vacation, typically we go to these beautiful places like Hawaii, and you have this nice, warm, lovely sun and beautiful sunsets. Of course, when we go, we also learn about how to take really good care of our skin and our eyes and all these kinds of things that typically need to be taken care of when you do vacation style swimming. So you get to also learn about all of that in the context of the course and try it out right there. Yeah, this swim stuff works to protect me from the sun so I can enjoy it and not be burned by it. Number 4, it's very likely you won't know anyone, or rather no one will know you. The whole what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. I've had at our local classes, we have several different pools where we teach at. And I had one student say, yeah, I took the class that was in the pool much further away from what was convenient for me because I just wanted to make sure I didn't know anybody and nobody knew me. I didn't want somebody from my work showing up, seeing me in the swimsuit, I don't know how to swim and I'm an adult. All this embarrassment or shame or other feelings that go along with learning to swim. When you go away, go to a new place, you get to not have to worry about that kind of thing. We'd like to think, we'd have our adult brain that can manage that, but let's face it, it can be a real factor. I want to just go where I can just do my thing and not have to worry, whatever. These strangers see me make a fool of myself, I never have to see them again. Number 5, when you learn to swim on vacation, when we learn to swim on Hawaii, this is really the only thing that you're doing. When you learn to swim at your local pool, local place, you're fitting it in among the rest of your life. When you take a minute to be like, here's this big thing that I've always wanted to do, I've always been curious about, I've maybe even failed at it in the past, taken swimming lessons as an adult before and felt like a failure, had too many things, the half-hour swimming lesson, all these kinds of things, competing things on your schedule. When we take a vacation class to Hawaii to learn to swim, it's the only thing that you're focusing on. That and maybe the next tip that I have. But it allows you the space and the time to really focus on it, to not feel pressured and rushed, right? that this is it. I can just give this the attention it deserves and really dive into the class. Pun maybe intended, maybe not, but really just be present to the class without having to, get to that work meeting, or as I have people sometimes checking their emails on their little phones that are or not phones, but their watches in the pools. We can just leave all that behind and just be doing one thing right now, which is finding that safety, confidence, security, joy, discovery in the water today. Point number 6 kind of relates to point number 5. When you learn to swim on vacation in Hawaii, you get to, between classes, be occupied with things like napping. This is one of the best things. The lawn chairs next to the pool, by the sandy beach, on your balcony. Oh, napping between classes. I don't know about you, but that sounds amazing to me. In regular life, it's all go, 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 no napping, right? But your one focus would be to learn to swim and to do the class. And then the rest of the focus is just true self-care. Take a nice walk, nap on the beach in a beautiful, beautiful setting, listening to the palm trees swaying, maybe a little ukulele music in the background, a nice fancy drink, just really relaxing environment for you to let all the information as you're learning to swim to just settle in and enjoy a vacation and a learning transformative experience. Point number 7 of why learning to swim on vacation in Hawaii as an adult, especially an adult beginner or fearful student, where it takes a lot of focus and energy to learn something which seems so basic, but has many complex parts to it. And when we teach, we're really teaching that 80-20, 80% mental to the 20% physical, really bringing us to this calm-centered place. In addition to having the rest time, you also get to spend time doing things that help you settle in the information, like taking long strolls on the beach, right? Where you're in this water environment, in the zone of the beauty and the wonder that the ocean gives us. We love being near the water, watching those sunsets, feeling the ocean breeze, and being connected to the earth, right? Walking on that sand. So between classes, instead of zipping off to do work and other things, get to let the information really settle in and sink in and bring change and growth in a much deeper level. Doing things just like this, taking nice walks on the beach, or maybe having a massage between classes, or as they said in the other ones, napping, or eating beautiful, healthy food. All these things come together to support you to not just go for it and do it, but to have a transformational experience. Point number 8, why learning to swim on vacation in Hawaii is the best, is it's all about the aloha. The aloha time. You're greeted with this aloha. When you go to Hawaii, you can feel and bring in the culture that is about slowing it down. And when you're learning something new, something complex, something that might feel scary or overwhelming, it's so beneficial to have a whole surrounding, a whole holding of you that just is this aloha. We can slow down. There's no pressure. There's a belief that things are going to be okay. Things are going to work out. And when you're met with the teacher and a program that can actually deliver on that, to deliver the mental steps that you need, that 80% of learning that is the mental, to pair it up with that 20% that's physical. That's what the Foundations of Change is all about, is pairing both of those things so you don't just do a skill and figure out how to do it frenetically, but you know how to do it with the Aloha style. Got this. The water's holding me. I can be calm, secure, enjoy. We cannot wait to see you in Hawaii. I could make a whole nother one of these about 8 reasons why I love teaching in Hawaii. I love teaching at our local place too, but I love the magic of this focused time that we have together, both us as teachers and as students. It's just a magical mix to make this special and wonderful learning environment. After you check out the show notes, make sure you click to subscribe. Aloha!